Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. And thank you very much for inviting me to this signing ceremony of building a relationship between Germany and Kenya. In the context of where we come from, Germany became the first country to recognize Kenya's independence. And therefore, there is a historic relationship and a firm foundation that has been built between Kenya and Germany. That relationship has been built in many areas: relationship between our institutions of higher learning, our diplomatic relationship between people to people, spanning trade, investment, manufacturing, entrepreneurship. And I'm very happy that later this year, in December, we will be having a summit, a Kenya-German summit in Nairobi, again, to discuss opportunities for expanding our cooperation between Kenya and Germany. It is yet another moment that Germany again is making history, that today at the Citizens Festival, Kenya will be the first non-European country to be a partner in that celebration. And we will be showcasing our culture, our cuisine, our expanded diversity as a country, music, creative economy, drama, and many other aspects of Kenyan culture. We will proudly share these moments with our German brothers and sisters as we consolidate the relationship between Germany and Kenya. On the digital space, let me just give you 3 highlights. As an administration, Kenya is continuously becoming, as has been said ably, the Silicon Savannah, where technology and innovation and creativity is central to our development. You may want to remember that it is Kenya that introduced the mobile money transfer to the world through our M-Pesa innovation. That was not the only innovation in that technology space. There is more, and that is why this agreement today will benefit from the relationship between German technology and Kenyan talent. It will give us an opportunity for a win-win collaboration and partnership. And that is why I'm excited that today we are putting together German technology that is world-renowned and Kenyan talent and innovation that stands out, not just in the global south, but globally. And therefore, it is a coming together of 2 aspects of 2 great nations to give us an opportunity to leverage on technology, to drive our manufacturing, to drive job creation, investment, and to create expanded opportunities for both German and Kenyan people and entrepreneurs. I am very happy that we will be doing this in the context of this big citizen celebration. And later, we will be signing the agreement on a comprehensive migration and labor mobility agreement that again will underpin the relationship, the movement of people, the sharing of experiences and technology between Germany and Kenya. And that history is a history that we all share, and is a history that has evidence. Our former Prime Minister here was a young student in Germany, and he tells me he was at his university. And therefore, it just cements the relationship between Germany and Kenya. That historic relationship of sharing knowledge as early as 40, 50 years ago. Today, we are consolidating it in an agreement on how together we can benefit from technology. Finally, let me say three things why I think the relationship between Kenya and Germany is on to an even more exciting trajectory, and why German investment and German companies should be looking in the direction of Kenya. Number one, as was said ably by the parliamentary secretary, Kenya has one of the best human capital resource anywhere in the world. Innovative, creative, hardworking, least supervised. That's what you get when you work with Kenyan human capital. And that's available in Kenya, and we can also export it to Germany. That's number one. Number two is that Kenya has a fiscal and incentive ecosystem in our special economic zones, in our export promotion zones, that gives incentives, both in taxes and in other incentives that allows German enterprises and other enterprises to thrive and to work in a space where they can remit their profits without challenge, and they can work in Kenya without unnecessary impediment. Number three is that we are the gateway to Africa. Kenya is a signatory to the East African Community Framework that has 330 million people. We are signatories to the tripartite agreement that brings together 26 countries with a population of 750 million people. And Kenya is a signatory to Africa Continental Free Trade Area that opens the African market of 1.4 billion people to your investment in Kenya. And let me say this finally, that Kenya is a green energy destination. Our grid is 93% renewable. So if you are looking for a destination to decarbonize some of your manufacturing and some of your undertakings, you have no better place than in Kenya. And just for context, we've just signed an agreement when I visited the United States with Microsoft and G42 of UAE for an investment of $1 billion to develop the first ever green data center in Kenya using technology from the US. And I'm really looking forward that we can expand that opportunity to technology from Germany, some of the investment resources from the UAE, and of course, using Kenya's renewable energy. There are exciting opportunities for German companies, both in the manufacturing space, but much more importantly, in the digital space. And I'm very happy to be part of this ceremony. Thank you very much. I know we are a bit late because my flight was delayed. I would have really wanted to be here earlier, but thank you very much for giving me a chance by waiting. Thank you very much.